Hi guys, welcome to Jarrow Vikings Insane Angling Adventure. This time I've come to the southwest coast of Scotland to a place called Tondiggy, which is on the Macaws Peninsula, not far from the Isle of Wight and Burrowhead. Reason I've come over here is we're going to do a little bit of lure fishing and hopefully a bit of wrasse fishing. It's very early days at the moment for the lure fishing and wrasse fishing. It's been really cold in the UK, and on my part of the coast, which is the North Sea, which is the opposite end to this bit in Scotland, it's been really cold and rough and horrible and grey and misty. So come over here. Luckily in the UK we live on a big island. It's about 700 miles long, and I think at the most it's about 200 or 300 miles wide, something like that. I'm sure somebody will correct us if I'm wrong. Anyway, where I live in Tyneside to the southwest of Scotland, it's only about 120 miles drive, a couple hours. It took about 3 hours to get here this morning. Arrived at 7 o'clock, and it's been fairly slow so far, but we have had a couple of fish which you'll see in the video. And on this side of the coast, the sea benefits from the Gulf Stream. The sea warms up a little bit quicker than on the North Sea side where I live, and the temperature now is around about 9 or 10 degrees, the sea temperature, which is normally about the time when the wrasse start to bite and the pollock start to go after the lures. Looking at the sea, really calm. It's a nice day, sun's out. It's only about 10 degrees temperature at the moment, air temperature. Sea's fairly clear, so I've got high hopes of a few fish, and I hope you wish us tight lines, and I'll get back to you when I catch a few more fish. So thanks for watching and looking in again. This is my first lure session of this year, and I hope I end it with a couple of nice fish. Tight lines. So at a place called Tondiggy near Burrowhead in southwest Scotland. Come hoping for a few pollock. I've had a few small ones so far. Robbie's doing a little bit of wrasse fishing there, hoping for a first wrasse of the year, and I'm over the moon to say he's just pulled in a lovely one. So we'll get Robbie on the camera with that. It's a little bit awkward on these rocks, they're a bit slippy. It's low tide at the moment. Kept in the rock pool. So that's our first wrasse of the year. It's not a bad one either, maybe a couple of pound. So that's my first decent pollock of the day. Couple of pound. Really happy with that. Took a silver minnow spinner. I've been trying with soft plastics, but so far just little fish. But we'll put this one straight back, swim again for another day. We might catch his bigger brother before we go home. Oh, happy days. Well, Robbie was having all the fun with the wrasse. He was knacking me, in fact, 3-0. And eventually, get in. I got one. So I might have to do the wrasse dance a bit later, unfortunately. So, see if I can catch a few more, bigger ones. That's a small ballan wrasse. But, tell you what, the weather's beautiful now. Much warmer than I was expecting. It was only supposed to be 9 or 10 degrees today, but I reckon it's about 15 now. It's a beautiful day on the rocks. The sun out, the pollock have stopped biting so much. I'll make a few more a bit later, so that's why I'm targeting odd wrasse. Cracking stuff. So what I'm doing now for the wrasse is I'm just moving my bait slightly, bait of ragworm along the bottom, and they spot it. They just had a little bite there. Spot it and I grab it. I don't know if you can see, but it's biting there now. We'll see if we can catch him. Nearly had it. And Robbie's into another fish there on the bait. Hopefully another wrasse. I reckon it is. Alright, another wrasse. Robbie's definitely the wrasse basher of the day. Nice one. And another nice wrasse. Hopefully I can catch one before the end of the day and I'll be well happy with that. You might even see the wrasse dance. Get in. Yeah, before you pull it back, I'll get a close up of it. Oh. Getting some cracking bait. Nice one. Oh, I've got him. It's a big one and all. It's a nice wrasse this. I believe anyway. Just got to get down there a bit. I'll give a cracking bait that. Nice one. Nice golden colour. Possibly not as big as I thought, but great bait. Getting a load of them now. Yeah, it's a really nice fight that on the H2O rockfish. Spot on. Well, there's a stunning wrasse for you. On a stunning day. Yeah, stunning wrasse there on a stunning day. Absolutely beautiful now. Sun's out. Some nice wrasse coming in. We've waited a good 4 or 5 hours to get into a few, but they're coming on big time now. So I'm really glad to say that the summer season's definitely here now. And we'll get this one. As always, we'll get them straight back unharmed. Cracking bait there. Got to be a wrasse again. Let's see how he does with this one. What have we got? Great when a wrasse just writhe at your rod. You know the. Oh, that's a big one. Hang on, Robbie. Let's get this one in. That's a beauty. It's a lovely looking fish, that one. Really, you see the colours on this. Really, really lovely. Lovely fish, that. Knocking on £3, got to be. Very well done again, Robbie. Nice one. That's a lovely fish, that one. What Robbie just caught. It's a cracking specimen, that. Want to lift it up a bit more, Robbie, and get it a bit closer to the camera. I'm sorry, it's easier said than done. We're on some dodgy looking rocks. But yeah, it's a lovely fish. We'll get him straight back now. You can watch him swim away. Just put all that GoPro on. GoPro, start recording. Yes. I'll put it back in for Robbie because I'll put it back in for Robbie because I've got some better hooks on. Well, hopefully I don't go anywhere. Robbie might be into another fish there. Getting a few bites. Look like a wrasse. Yep, another wrasse. That's 3 wrasse to him, and Russ Rogers has caught none. I'm going to have to see what he's doing, see what his secret is. Aye, 3 wrasse to 0. Mine have caught about 6 or 7 pollock. Mainly small ones though. What? Wrasse I'm after. Another one. Spot on, Robbie. Doing well. There is another small pollock. I've had quite a few the day like this. There's not many big ones about though the day. There's lots of small, under a pound. Better than nothing though. Robbie's got one on the float, I believe. And what is it? Oh, it's a nice pollock. Yeah, it's the best pollock of the day. For Robbie anyway. You go for hours without any action and all of a sudden you get tons of it. Not a monster, but that's Robbie's first pollock of the day, so really happy with that. So just chuck them straight back and it's away. Well, that was an exciting trip. First lure session of the summer. Well, spring going into summer. Didn't actually catch that many on the lures. I did catch about 6 or 7 pollock. The biggest going round about 2 poundish. But luckily we brought a bit ragworm. We're hoping to catch some wrasse, which we did. Some bonny coloured ones. Really nice fish. A couple of nice specimen wrasse as well, which was absolutely over the moon with that, because when I set off today I thought, oh, it's a terrible weather on the northeast coast. I'm actually going to catch any summer type of fish, you know, like wrasse and pollock, and luckily for us we did. And as you can see in the background, spring, summer is appearing in the fields with the rapeseed oil. Absolutely amazing. I had to stop here and take the video. So I hope you've really enjoyed the video, and if you have, tell your friends about it. Jarrow Vikings Insane Angling Adventure. Please, as always, leave a comment. I love to read the comments. And as I say, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Tight lines, lads, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it. Here's to the next one.